I think the beauty behind teaching students this first semester as a professor was they reminded me that you have to relearn the rules to understand how to break them. Because I've been breaking rules nonstop as an artist, and I don't think that's a good thing. There should be some rules and boundaries set in place, but they taught me that approach everything with an open eye and just take everything as is rather than everything that it can't be. And there's a lot of positivity in that. My name is Tony Wing, and I am a graduate teaching assistant at Cal State Fullerton, and the class I teach is three-dimensional design. So what drove me to be an art professor here at Cal State Fullerton was I just wanted to give back to the students because I'm a graduate student, and then I see how much the professors give to us, so I was like, I want to be part of that. Not all students are equal, I guess, in skill set and maturity. That's not a bad thing because that's our responsibility as a professor to get everyone on the same playing ground. But I think what I've learned is like they remind me a lot of me when I was a student, which is that kind of immaturity and not getting work done when it's necessary or anything like that. Also, COVID just threw a monkey wrench into everything. But I learned patience, I think, was what I learned the most. Patience and just kind of letting go and creating healthy boundaries.
Because it's his first semester, he has like a younger approach to teaching. Like, I think a lot of older professors are kind of like more out of touch, and I think he's very understanding when it comes to certain stuff and has like a younger view on things that a lot of professors don't have, and it's like refreshing to see. So it just makes me feel like I'm being more understood as a student. I'm teaching 3 projects this semester, and I'm excited for the last one, which is they have to make a whole game board which is set into a box. So the box is part of the presentation, the game is part of the presentation. And the reason why I'm so excited to see this is they have to teach me this game in 5 minutes or less, and I'm gonna act like a 5-year-old brat. So they really have to teach me well to play this game. And also as well, the whole reason why I'm excited to see this is because each student has their own skill sets that they learned through the first 2 projects. So I'm just really excited to see what they put together, concept and skill-wise.
So I think Tony has really inspired me in certain projects, especially the 3D design for self-portraits in cardboard. I had never worked with cardboard, let alone 3D model of myself before, and so I think he inspired me but also challenged me to kind of think outside the box and pursue something more that you would see in Greek sculpture just in cardboard.
I took a ceramics class, I took a woods class, and I took a metals class. And I promised myself whichever one I fall in love with first is going to be my major that I'm going to switch out to. And I fell in love with metals, and I've been doing it ever since. The only reason is because when I say metals, you're going to instantly think of something hard and tough, but in actuality, you don't need that much strength to move metal. And I'm not a big person, I'm not a strong person or anything like that, but it just takes a little finesse and a little dexterity, and you can make rings and jewelry. I like hiding detail in my work that has a lot of meaning and foreshadowing, I guess. So this whole ring concept was the concept of loyalty. You can see right here. And then on the inside, it's my ring, so the initials TN is in there. So this ring is gonna look like this. It's not complete yet. You'll have to see it at the show, but it's a king's ring. Oh. The reason why it's a king's ring is because I'm super egocentric, and I wanted to make a centerpiece that's gonna display 15 other rings, which are 15 friends of mine, which is a crazy amount of friends to have over a lifetime. But these friends have spent 10 years with me or more, and they made me into the man I am today. So I'm letting them choose their stones, whatever stone color they want. Their rings are gonna look a little simpler than mine, but around the band is loyalty and their initials, so each person knows which ring is going to them. And I think at the end of the day, when you choose your friends, they're not the strongest people, they're not the smartest people. You choose the most loyal people to you. Good or bad, doesn't matter. As long as they're by your side and they love you and respect you for who you are, you have true friends. I'm a first generation immigrant family. I'm a first generation college student, so I cannot fail. And I think that's what keeps me above water, is knowing that it stresses me out too, but I have to maintain some sort of strength and dignity so I can leave a legacy for my family because we're first gen. I feel that's my responsibility.